The CalDigit VR features an intuitive LCD display. This video covers the basics on how to configure the CalDigit VR using the LCD display. To start the CalDigit VR, simply press the front side power button and the CalDigit VR will boot. Booting will take a little bit of time, so be patient, but the volume will mount on your desktop immediately. Once the CalDigit VR has booted, it will display its home screen, then cycle through its profile, showing you the serial number, firmware version, system temperature, fan speed, disk 1 temperature, disk 2 temperature, miscellaneous configuration, and then back to the home screen. Let's take a look at the system profile. To enter the system profile, select the menu button. Once you see System Profile, press Select. Then press Enter. The CalDigit VR will now display the system profile, including serial number, firmware version, system temperature, fan speed, disk 1 temperature, disk 2 temperature, miscellaneous configuration, and then back to the home screen. Let's look at how we create a RAID. Please be sure to unmount your volume before proceeding. To create a RAID, press the menu button. The CalDigit VR menu will load. Once you see Create RAID, press the Select button. Then press Enter. The CalDigit VR menu will now cycle through all available RAID options: RAID 0, RAID 1, and Span. To select your desired RAID level, wait for the menu to cycle to the one you're looking for, then press Select. You will receive a confirmation message. Press Yes to proceed. You'll be asked again if you are sure. Press Yes again. Now, creating a new RAID will erase all data, so you'll receive a message for that, and again, a final confirmation just to be sure. Once you select Yes to all those answers, the CalDigit VR will reboot and create the new array. This process may take a few minutes, so please be patient. Anytime the CalDigit VR reboots, you will need to restart your computer to make sure that the settings take place. Once the CalDigit VR reboots, you will see the new RAID level in the system profile. Let's look at the miscellaneous configuration. To select miscellaneous configuration, press the menu button. The CalDigit VR menu will cycle through. Once you see miscellaneous configuration, go ahead and press Select. Press Enter to load the miscellaneous configuration menu. The menu will cycle through, displaying LCD power off, beeper on, beeper off, and load default configuration. To select LCD power off, press the Select button. Then press Yes. The LCD screen will power off. Press the menu button to come back. You can cancel this option here as well. Let's look at some of the other options in miscellaneous configuration. Again, press the menu button to load the CalDigit VR menu. Once the menu cycles through to miscellaneous configuration, go ahead and press the Select button. Again, press Enter to load the menu. Let's turn the beeper off. We'll go ahead and press Select when we see beeper off. We'll hit Yes. Please be sure to unmount your volume before proceeding. The CalDigit VR will now reboot. Remember, this takes a little bit of time, so please be patient. Anytime the CalDigit VR reboots, you will need to restart your computer to make sure that the settings take place. Once the CalDigit VR is booted, the beeper will now be turned off. To confirm that these settings did in fact take place, wait for the system profile to display. Once it cycles through, you will see the new setting. We can now see that the beeper has been disabled. And that's how simple it is to configure the CalDigit VR using the LCD screen.